Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic Challenge video. So we're ready to put the Inquisitor Galactic Challenge behind us, and you think, oh, we are due for an easy one. No. Because we do have now an Ewok challenge thrown upon us. Now luckily we do have the home court advantage, obviously being on Endor, so the global modifier will very nicely play with Ewoks. Anyway, more about it later. So I've got two battles here for you today. So the first one will be a full Ewok squad that can get basically all the feats done in a single battle, but obviously depending on how highly geared your Ewoks are, what is the maximum tier you may need to achieve. If you can't complete obviously tier 10 with your Ewoks, I'll show you then as well another team. I just use Silas Rebels to get on tier 10, everything else done, and then just you do the highest tier you can with Ewoks. At least if you can do tier 6, you know, that you should be good, because then you'll be able to get gold crate unlocked. But now let's just first kick off with the global modifier, part of the tribe. I actually really enjoy this modifier because you gain special ability to use for all your guys. So depending on who uses it, if attacker uses it, they call everybody to assist and gain defense penetration up. If healers or support use it, you will gain bonus turn meter, and if tank uses it, you will gain foresight on all your allies, which would be very helpful to avoid those big AoEs from Scoundrels. It's definitely very nice global modifier that will help your Ewoks, booby traps. From this modifier, to be honest, the only thing I really kind of appreciate here is plus 20% speed in this particular challenge, just because it allows your Paplu to go first, get the foresight going and things like that. The other bonuses are nice, but I didn't really particularly notice them being that impactful in today's challenge. Scoundrels modifier is pretty good as well. They get extra speed, extra health, they get counter chance, and they get more speed and stuff like that. It's definitely very nice boost to them as well, but nothing, you know, like too crazy, too out of control. In terms of the feats, pretty straightforward. You have to win after scoring 3 critical hits in a row, attacking out of turn 20 times, hence why then for tier 10, if you can't get everything done with Ewoks, I just suggest using CLS. It's going to be easy and straightforward, but this by no means is the only team that can get it done. It's just the first one that came to my mind, and I ran it and it worked really well. And of course we do have to win with a full team of Ewoks. Now speaking of Ewoks, mine are semi-decent, I guess, at gear 12. I do have Zetans on them. The main issue I had when I was testing this is that Ewoks, even at gear 12, they don't do a whole lot of damage, so you're always a little bit, you know, potential of a timeout, if you will. But other than that, you know, they have good survivability, good control, and their Paplu there from his unique, he gains plus 25% speed. His basic removes buffs, so you can quickly, you know, remove any taunts. So definitely Paplu. Here's the key. So is Logray. He's got very good utility here. He's got AoE days, removes 100% turn meter from the target. His other special gives you foresight as well, again, so you can evade those big AoEs. And Ewok Elder here, very good. He's got a revive, and then he's got a healing that also has a chance to revive as well. His basic feats turn meter to the team. So Ewoks here really, you know, will be doing a whole turn meter train on the enemies. You keep pushing turn meter back, dazing them. It's only a question, can you burn through these guys in 15 minutes? So the key thing here is with Paplu, once you start off the battle, use the event ability, so you gain foresight, so then cure, that you can then evade Kira's AoE. And then just try to go, first I want to see if I can push back turn meter on Clone Wars Chewbacca to prevent him from taunting, but he resisted the turn meter removal, so I switched back over to Chewbacca. And then wherever you have a chance to call either with Paplu or Wicked somebody to assist, just keep calling Elder to assist, so then he keeps feeding turn meter to the whole team on his basic. In terms of the abilities here, to begin with, just try to time either the foresight there ability from Logray, or obviously using with Paplu, he's your only tank here, the event ability, so that before Kira or Vet Han unload their AoEs. And then it should be good to go. And then in between, whenever you need some extra turn meter boost, again, you can use with either of Logray, Elder or Chirpa, and they will boost their meter to the team whenever you use event ability. I didn't use it with Wicked to begin with, because I just wanted to first take care of the big threats here, just so we can control them. So instead I was using more like ability to gain foresight and turn meter, and then in the end I did start using it with Wicked, because you will need that defense penetration up for these low gear Ewoks to be able to burn for all of these guys in 15 minutes. As you can see, we got Chewbacca down. I'm going after Kira next. Keep pushing turn meter back whenever you can. There we go. I lost a few people, but Elders go, obviously he's got a revive, so he brought back Paplu, and then we just keep going, keep our turn meter train rolling, and we will have another revive up and running in a moment. Just okay, we're stuck behind there. Chewbacca, but luckily obviously Paplu, he's got a dispel on his basic. See what I'm talking about? It's like trying to here do anything now. Vethan's about to get a turn, so again I timed the foresight, try to evade it, see if we can push back turn on veteran Chewbacca. Keep going after Kira, come on. There we go. Again, it's just a case of, you know, anticipating these AoEs from Kira and Han and making sure before they get a turn, if you're unable to remove turn meter from them, that you obviously have foresight ready, because otherwise they can wipe out your low gear Ewoks in a you know, single AoE. With Kira down, going after Vet Han, but because he lost days, I switched over to Vet Chewbacca, and because Han obviously he will be counter-attacking. So try to avoid attacking him if he doesn't have days, but once days is on, just go all out on him. And as soon as he's down, obviously only Kira, Chewbacca and Vethan, they've got AoEs. The other two Chewbaccas can't really do much here, to be honest. Even if they do take somebody out, you can just go ahead, bring them back and revive. But as you can see, you know, I'm over 9 minutes into the battle. Just finished off 2 enemies so far, still working on Vethan here. Almost got him into the red now. There we go. And I'm just gonna hit auto here. And I'm like, hold on, maybe I shouldn't hit auto. I just lost 2 Ewoks, because obviously when you do take Vethan out, then Chewbacca gets this extra turn, right? And that's why he got 2 turns out and just one shot 2 Ewoks. But Ewok Elder brought them all back, and I just autoplay here. I needed like 3 minutes to burn through Clone Wars Chewbacca. Now I was afraid that this would time out, so I stopped using auto to begin with, and just wanted then here with Wicked to use the event ability, so he grants defense penetration up to everybody, so you can start doing a little bit more damage. And then again hit auto as soon as I saw that they've lost the defense penetration up. Again I switched it off auto, again timed it with Wicked to use his ability, so he gives defense penetration up to our Ewoks. And there you go, guys. Ewoks can handle this. Again, depending on what gear level is, what tier you'll be able to do. Surviving is not a problem, even if it's lower gear, I think, because of all the foresight and revives. If you time them correctly, you should be good to go. You've got lots of turn meter removal as well. The question is, can you burn through these guys in 15 minutes? So it will largely depend probably on your Wicked to doing most of the damage here. If you can't get tier 10 done, at minimum try tier 6, so at least you can then get gold crate unlocked. And then at tier 10, I mean, you got lots of options for these critical hits, attacks out of turn. The easiest one just came to my mind was Commander Luke. Probably troopers can get it done quite easily also. So just first want to go after Chewbacca, so you can see lots of attacks out of turn. We got assists, we have counter attacks, then we obviously also have the event ability, because all of these guys except for Pures are attackers, so if they use it, then everybody will get called to assist. I'm just leaving here spreading the damage. I don't want to take out either of the vets out too quickly. So there we go, use the event ability on OG Chewbacca. Now we do have a vet Chewbacca stunned, so he won't be able to, you know, get his turn when he gets an extra turn. And just finish him off, and there we go. Silas as well. Plenty of other teams can get this quite easily, but you know, this is just my suggestion. If you do need a team for tier 10, if your Ewoks can handle it. And there you go, guys, that's all for today's video. This is how I unlocked Red Box today yet again. We always do these Ewok challenges. I never really have issues with them surviving, because you know, we have this, they're always our own Endor, so you always get this event ability with foresight, turn meter and everything. It's just the case, can you burn through these guys in 15 minutes? If you can, you should be good to go for the red crate, otherwise you might need to settle for gold crate. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.